I just find something out, bro. There's another guy in the picture, bro. I got the meanest headache, bro. Like, oh my.
No disrespect to YB, but that bitch must be absolutely out of her fucking mind. She might be the most retarded person ever. No disrespect to YB. YB's got like 15 baby mamas.
His is some straight up diabolical type shit, gang. NBA Youngboy just pulled the most savage move in internet history, and Cenat is now dealing with heartbreak so deep it's got him questioning if he'll ever trust again. Behind that $1 million smile and those record-breaking streams, Kai was getting played by the one person he thought had his back, and the streets are saying YB swooped in and took Shorty right from under him. The craziest part? Kai literally cried tears of joy at NBA Youngboy's concert just months before finding out his girl was allegedly creeping with the same man. The shocking truth behind what really went down between these three is wilder than any script Hollywood could write, and we're about to break down every single detail, no cap. Yo, what's good, fam? It's your boy, and we about to dive deep into some real industry drama that's been shaking up the whole streaming and hip-hop community. This ain't just gossip. This is a full-blown situation that's got everybody picking sides. Now, before we get into this wild ride, let me keep it 100 with y'all. Social media been going crazy with rumors about Cenat's breakup, and everybody's been throwing NBA Youngboy's name in the mix. But yo, we about to separate the facts from the fiction, the real from the fake, because this story got layers like you wouldn't believe. December 2025. That's the month that changed everything for Cenat. This young king was on top of the world, breaking Twitch records, doing collabs with the biggest names in entertainment, living his best life with his girl Gigi by his side. But behind all those smiles and vlogs, something sinister was brewing, and Kai had no idea he was about to get his heart ripped out. Now, hold up before y'all start thinking this is just another celebrity breakup. This situation is different because it involves betrayal on a level that's got even the most heartless people in the industry feeling bad for my boy Kai. But here's where it gets real spicy. The man allegedly involved is someone Kai looked up to, someone he paid money to see perform, someone he genuinely admired. That's some cold-blooded shit right there. So check it. Kai and Gigi had been together for a minute, and from the outside looking in, everything seemed perfect. Shorty was posting vlogs, talking about how blessed she was, how her life was truly amazing, and she was incredibly grateful. She was living in penthouses, shopping at Chanel, getting flown out to different cities, the whole 9 yards. But let me break down for y'all what was really happening behind the scenes. See, Gigi had a whole Christmas list that she presented to Kai, and this wasn't no regular wish list, fam. This girl pulled out a whole presentation like she was pitching to investors. She wanted a pink G-Wagon. Not just any G-Wagon, but one with a black exterior, pink interior, tinted windows, and a big pink bow on top. The price tag? Around $200,000. And when Kai asked how much it cost, Shorty had the audacity to say, not that much, and it's not a lot.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're Santa Claus and you get people stuff. Like, come on. Okay, so this is my #1 gift. Description, as you can see, G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tint it up, you know, like that, so can't nobody know or tell that it's me. The bow without the car.
How much?
How much the car?
Yeah.
Not that much.
How much?
Not that much. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that much though. I promise. It's not that much. Like, it's not a lot.
Let that sink in for a minute. But yo, the G-Wagon wasn't even the craziest part of her list. Shorty wanted a Birkin bag, specifically a pink crocodile Birkin that runs anywhere from $50,000 to $350,000. She wanted to upgrade her diamond earrings because the ones she had for a whole year weren't big enough anymore. She wanted a mini frosted Audemars Piguet watch for about $88,000. She wanted Louis Vuitton bags, Chanel wallets, Sephora gift cards for $500 to $1,000, and a whole bunch of other designer shit. This girl literally said, shopping is my therapy, while Kai was out here struggling with his mental health. Now, in the influencer world, we know relationships can be transactional sometimes, but Gigi's situation was different because she never even tried to hide what she was really about. When she was on stream describing her dream man, she said she wanted someone 6 feet 1 inch, with waves, light-skinned, nice body, and an artist who makes music. Kai is 5 feet 3 inches, dark-skinned, has dreads, and doesn't make music. She literally described the complete opposite of her man, and everybody watching was like, yo, why is she even with him then? The real kicker though, Her own mama tried to warn Kai. Her mother posted videos saying Gigi was putting on an act, that she adopted her mother's personality, and that Kai didn't know the real her.
She was leaving her dog to go run behind Kai, leaving him in the house for 12 to 15 hours a day, pissing and shitting all in my $1 million house. I did snap out on her. She has no respect, no regard for what I'm going through. Oh, you gonna do what you did last time, just move in with a man. Cool, got it. Not mad. But for you to sit there and be like, yeah, you asked me to live with you, I told you no. You are so hurtful. When he was cheating or caught cheating, I took up for y'all. I took up for you. I stood by you. I said, Gabrielle, it's cool.
When your girl's own mama is trying to expose her, that's a red flag bigger than the one they wave at NASCAR races, for real. But here's where the story gets deeper than just a gold digger situation. See, the streets started talking, and NBA Youngboy's name kept coming up. Now let me explain how this all allegedly went down. 3 months before the breakup, Cenat attended an NBA Youngboy concert. My man was in the crowd with all the NBA demons and steppers, having the time of his life. There's literally footage of Kai crying at the Youngboy show. Tears of joy, pure happiness, living his dream as a fan. Kai had been wanting to meet Youngboy. He respected his music. He was a genuine supporter. Little did he know, according to the rumors, the back door was wide open the whole time. Fast forward to Christmas 2025, and a tweet starts going viral. It said there were rumors that Gigi was cheating on Kai with NBA Youngboy, allegedly reported by DJ Academics on his live stream. Now, Academics came out and denied he ever said this, even hit up Youngboy directly to clear his name, but the damage was already done. The internet had already run with the story, and it was getting millions of views. Then Kai posted on Twitter and Instagram, "I'm single, I will never be in another relationship again." That's when everybody knew something serious went down. And the timing? Right after Christmas, which means if Kai did buy her any of that expensive shit she asked for, Shorty got her parting gifts and dipped. That's cold-blooded, gang. Gigi responded on her Instagram story, denying everything. She said, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please." But here's the thing. People started digging up her old social media posts and they found comments from her old account saying things like, "Youngboy is bae, free bae," and "NBA Youngboy number make you or move." The digital footprint is real, fam. Now, the most savage rumor that's been circulating, and I can't confirm this 100%, but it's all over the internet, is that NBA Youngboy allegedly bought Gigi that pink G-Wagon she wanted. The same $170,000 pink G-Wagon that Kai either couldn't or wouldn't buy her for Christmas. If that's true, that's the most diabolical finesse move I've ever seen in my life. That's like going to your homie's crib, eating his food, and then taking his girl on the way out. That's grimy, no cap. The real tea that got everybody shook is the power dynamic at play here. Let's talk numbers for a second, because this is important. NBA Youngboy is worth over $500 million. Read that again, $500 million. Meanwhile, Cenat is worth an estimated $35 million, which is still incredible for someone his age, but it's not Youngboy money. When you're dealing with someone who has that kind of wealth, they can literally buy their way into any situation they want. A $170,000 G-Wagon to Youngboy is like buying a coffee at Starbucks for regular people. It's nothing to him. But here's what makes this even crazier. NBA Youngboy is already married. He's got a whole wife at home, plus multiple baby mamas. And allegedly, he's out here still doing whatever he wants. And you know what the streets say about Youngboy? He operates on the mentality that only he can cheat, but his girl can't. That's the type of toxic energy we're dealing with here. So if these rumors are true, Youngboy allegedly took Kai's girl, bought her expensive gifts, did what he did, and probably moved on to the next one without thinking twice about it. And let's keep it real about Gigi for a minute. This girl was never really into Kai for who he was. She was into what he could provide. When Kai was posting about his mental health struggles, talking about self-doubt and fear, Gigi was posting vlogs about how amazing her life was, how she's traveling and experiencing freedom, how this is exactly how she wanted to live as a little girl. While her man was crying for help, she was out here shopping and living her best life. That's not a partner, that's a parasite.
This is how I wanted to live, like exactly how I'm living, exactly where I'm placed, exactly where I am in life. Like this is where I want it to be. And me knowing that and really seeing it in real time, I don't take that lightly at all. Like I do not take that lightly. And what I truly do understand is how blessed I am.
Kai's assistant Bree, who handles all his Mafiathon events and basically runs his whole operation, posted a trash can emoji and a throwing away trash emoji right after the breakup. Now, Bree and Gigi never got along. They were always at odds. But for Bree to publicly disrespect Gigi like that means she knows something we don't. She's close enough to Kai to see what really happened, and she's confident enough to throw shade because she knows Gigi did something foul enough that Kai will never take her back. Now, this is where we got to address something serious because this ain't just entertainment anymore. Cenat has been open about struggling with his mental health, and this situation has made it worse. On his birthday, Kai posted a video talking about how he's been dealing with self-doubt, fear, and frustration for months. He said he's passionate about creating, but he's been in his head, dealing with emotions he's never felt before.
A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden.
The fact that Gigi responded to his breakup announcement by telling him to cut out the sympathy act shows you exactly what type of person she is. Your ex-boyfriend, someone you allegedly loved, just opened up about mental health struggles, and your response is to dismiss it as an act. That's heartless, gang. That's the type of energy that makes people not want to be vulnerable anymore. Kai said in his video that he will never be in another relationship again. Now, we all say that when we're hurt, but you can hear the pain in his voice. This man really loved this girl, really tried to give her the world, and she allegedly betrayed him in the worst way possible.
I just find something out, bro. There's another guy in the picture, bro. I got the meanest headache, bro. Like, oh my.
And the internet has been clowning him, making jokes, creating memes, but behind all that is a real person dealing with real pain. People been saying, if Cenat can get cheated on, nobody's safe. And that's facts. This man is young, successful, rich, famous, and he still got played. It just goes to show that money and status don't protect you from getting your heart broken. If anything, it makes you more of a target for people who only see you as a come-up. Now let's talk about the most savage part of this whole situation, NBA Youngboy's response. After all this drama, after the rumors spread across the entire internet, after Kai announced he's single and heartbroken, Youngboy tweeted out 3 words, "Don't trust nothing." That might be the coldest, most diabolical tweet I've ever seen in my life. Think about it. If the rumors are true, this man allegedly took Kai's girl, bought her a pink G-Wagon, spent time with her, caused them to break up, and then posted "Don't trust nothing" like it was a casual observation about life. That's some supervillain energy right there, no cap. The timing of that tweet is what makes it so savage. It came right after all the drama exploded online, right when Kai was at his lowest point, right when the internet was going crazy with theories and accusations. Youngboy didn't deny anything, didn't confirm anything, just dropped that cryptic message and dipped. That's the type of move that makes people either respect your gangster or hate you forever, and there's no in-between. Youngboy also allegedly DM'd DJ Academics after Academics' name got dragged into this. See, people thought Academics was the one who leaked the information about Gigi and Youngboy on his livestream, but Academics came out and said he never said any of that. He even showed receipts proving the viral tweet was fake. Youngboy hit him up to get clarification, probably to make sure Academics wasn't the one spreading his business. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The information got out somehow, and now everybody knows about it. What's crazy is that Youngboy has been moving in silence for years. He doesn't do interviews, he barely uses social media except to promote music, and he stays out of drama for the most part. But when it comes to women, the streets know Youngboy has a reputation. He's got multiple baby mamas, he's been linked to various women in the industry, and he's allegedly very possessive over his own relationships while not respecting other people's. That's the type of toxic masculinity that's celebrated in hip-hop culture, and it's exactly what allegedly happened here. At the end of the day, this situation isn't just about a breakup or alleged cheating. It's about power, loyalty, betrayal, and the consequences of putting your trust in the wrong people. Cenat learned a hard lesson that money can't buy you genuine love, and fame doesn't protect you from getting your heart broken. For Gigi, if these allegations are true, she fumbled one of the biggest bags in the streaming world for what? A pink G-Wagon and a night with NBA Youngboy? She went from being with a loyal, successful young man who was building an empire to allegedly being a side piece for someone who's already married with multiple women. That's not a come-up, that's a downgrade disguised as luxury. For NBA Youngboy, if he really did this, it just adds to his reputation as someone who doesn't care about boundaries or respect. When you're worth $500 million, you can do whatever you want, but that doesn't mean you should. Taking advantage of your wealth and status to mess with someone else's relationship, especially someone who was a genuine fan, is grimy no matter how you look at it. This situation is also a warning to all the young men out there who are successful and getting attention from women. Not everybody who smiles in your face has your best interest at heart. Some people only see you as a meal ticket, a come-up, a way to upgrade their lifestyle. You gotta be able to tell the difference between someone who loves you for you and someone who loves what you can do for them. And for the culture, this is a reminder that we need to stop celebrating toxic behavior just because someone is rich or famous. The fact that people are making jokes about Kai getting his girl stolen instead of calling out the alleged behavior is part of the problem. We should be holding people accountable, not giving them props for being grimy. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you think the rumors about NBA Youngboy and Gigi are true? Do you think Kai will ever trust again? And what do you think about Youngboy's "Don't Trust Nothing" tweet? Savage or just cold-blooded? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you check out the video on screen for more drama from the hip-hop and streaming world. This is your boy, and I'm out. Stay safe out there, fam, and remember, not everybody who's with you is really for you. Peace.